what's going on? Welcome back to the Evans Garage. Today we're going to be working on this M54 engine, and I pulled a stud out of the cam tray, or the cam caps, I guess, where the cam tray goes and holds the camshaft on. So one of these studs pulled out when I was torquing down the camshaft nuts, and of course it was the last one that I was tightening, and of course as well it was in the back corner where there's limited room to get a drill in here. And what I need to do, essentially, I'll just show you from up here, is so this stud stripped right out of the aluminum cylinder head. I need to repair these threads. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can either get rid of this entire stud altogether and top this to a bigger size and use a bigger all-threaded like high-grade rod as a replacement, or you can reuse this rod and then use a helicoil or time shirt into the cylinder head. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use a helicoil type thread repair. So this is an M7 by 1.0 threaded stud. So I have the helicoil kit to repair that. I just got it off of Amazon. I'll show you here. So this is the thread repair kit. It comes with the drill, the top, the helicoil insert tool, and then the tool to knock off the end of the helicoil at the end. So I had to buy a 90-degree drill for this because my drill would be a little bit too big. So I got this Milwaukee M12 90-degree drill, and that should fit. That should fit just right there. So a very important part of this job is making sure that when you're repairing the threads, make sure not to get any chips inside the motor. You can see there's oil drain back holes here in a few locations along the cylinder head. I've taken, a bunch of shop towels and put it around to catch any bits. And as well, when I drill and top, I'm gonna coat the drill and top in some grease so that way it'll catch any bits as we make the repair to the hole. So the first thing I'm doing is setting my depth on the bit that came with the kit. So I just took this punch, stuck it to the bottom of the hole here, like this. Stick it all the way in, put my thumb here, get the depth of what it currently is. Come over to the drill bit, go to the end, and then I put a piece of tape there. So that way I know when I'm drilling, it won't go not to go past the tape as the existing depth. And the new helicoils they're not huge anyways, so you don't really even need to go as deep as this. So I got my drill ready, I got the depth on there, I dipped it in grease, and the hardest part of this really is you got to make sure you're going in square, same angle as the rest of these studs, because you don't want to go in on the hole a little bit sideways. Otherwise, at least the top of your hole is going to be rounded or oblong a little bit. So just try and get your drill kind of set up perfectly, and then go nice and slow. It's aluminum, so it should cut easy with the drill bit. And then we'll go to the depth of the tape and then back it out. Try and catch as many chips as possible with the grease. All right, you can see most of it stuck to the drill bit, which is good. Okay, so I've got my top with my top wrench here, and it's a ratcheting top wrench. I just covered the top in grease. I haven't cleaned out the hole. I'm just gonna try and top. I don't wanna get chips everywhere, so I'm just gonna try and top this without cleaning out the hole. If I run into any big resistance, I'm gonna stop anyways. This is aluminum, so it should all be pretty light to begin with. All right, so you missed it, but I was having an issue with the top when I was going in with that dowel, and then that dowel started spinning. So I ended up just pulling the dowel out. It was a little easier as it was spinning compared to before. I tried to take it out previously, but just wasn't quite working. So I'm gonna start to try and tap it now again without that dowel in the way. I think it was just messing me up. So I'm gonna start, try and get semi square here. There we go. That's starting to go a lot better. That dowel was messing me up. So that got really tight there. I'm gonna back it off, clear the chips, and we'll go in a little bit more. I'll just note my full depth there. So I almost made it to the top of the tap. Okay, so I'm just gonna run my tap into that hole one more time, just to make sure it's good. And then I'll clean up my mess here, and then we'll put the helicoil in. All right, so I double checked again. This is about as deep as I can go with this tap. So I'm gonna take it out, and then we'll insert the helicoil next. All right, up next, we're gonna insert the helicoil. So this is the install tool. I just align the bottom with the slot on this install tool, and then we'll drive it down into the hole. I'm not really sure about the depth. I'm just gonna go kind of as far as I can. Keeping in mind that that dowel is kind of going to have to be at the top, like insert into the top piece of this. And then the last step is to break that tab off. Okay, again, not really sure if this is gonna work, but let's give it a shot. All right, so I just threaded that in. I don't know if I actually broke the tab off on the bottom, but you don't have to go in that far anyways. It looks like it's in there probably like, I don't know, 6 or 7 turns. But I'm gonna back this out. I'm gonna throw that dowel back in. All right, so I've got the dowel back in there. I forgot to mention too, it probably would have been a good idea to put a little bit of red Loctite maybe on the helicoil as well as the stud when we put them in there, but I just opted not to. So we'll clean up our mess now, make sure there's no chips. I just want to say this is pretty nerve-wracking because if that messes up, I don't know what our next step is. Drill it out, go bigger or stud, who knows. Even Earl's nervous. Good boy. Here we go. One final look at the repair job. Make sure there's no chips in there. Anyways, it's the repair job. Let's go ahead and throw the cam tray, the lifters, and the cam back in. Tighten down those caps, and we'll see if that baby holds. 132 inch-pounds.